What's up? Okay, I am cleaning up the trading disaster that happened when I left my trades open on Friday. Haha, there it is. Look, there's Europe. So I lost $320. So sad. At least, right? Look, $27 financing. That's a lot. Um, yeah, I closed. I was short in the US 2000 and I closed that, so that was good. Got 24 bucks out of it because then it went up again, of course. Um, so yeah, Friday. This is the hourly chart. This is Friday night. That is what 9 p.m. my time. Everything just went blep. And why, you may ask? It's because Trump spoke again. So I think that it's good to buy back in and try and make our money back. Whew. But I want to take it easy. I don't want to overreact, and go crazy and like, oh no, I've got to get my money back. Oh. Let's have a look at each one. Australia. Okay. First, let's look at, see, Australia's going up and up and up, and now it's down here. I think we can make a lot of money. I don't think it's going to return, but I don't know. And I don't want to over leverage. Look at this. Euro, $100. Aussie Kiwi. Why did Aussie Kiwi change? What's that got to do with anything? Spain. Look at the hourly chart here and the normal candles. And see what happened. Boom. It went down and it came back up again. But every day Spain trades, it goes up a bit. It goes up a bit. I think we can get in here in 1380 and be happy. What else did we lose on Aussie 200? That's just Singapore. Oh, it's taking a while to load. Maybe we can do it here. Singapore. So if we look at I'll go back to Europe. Singapore came back up again. It's so annoying because I put in an entry. Can you see my entry? There. Is that a buy? A buy. I bought it there at a nice, and now it would be up right now. And then where did it sell it? There on this candle, because it knocked me out because I thought, oh, it's never gonna go past that lower low, so I lost my $100 here, and it went up again. Just so much volatility. And if we look at Europe, we can see why. U50. Look at the news. European stock slump on US tariffs. European stocks closed sharply on Friday after President Trump stated he recommends 50% tariffs on European Union. So my takeaway from this is I am not going to leave my trades open on the weekends. I think it's fine to get in. I'm going to market open. I'm going to put in more risk, likelihood of retaliation. Do we have any other news that can trade? This guy has news somewhere. Let's see. Currency position, order books, account. Latest news. Solid earnings season marred by investors' new fears. This is more forex news than trading news, and it's empty and doesn't show anything. The Fed economists accused of espionage for Beijing. Wow, exciting. That's loading. Yeah. Attorneys for Rogers said he lost access to most federal documents. Okay, anyway, prominent U.S. companies have acknowledged the trade war economy by yanking or dialing back their financial forecasts. So on the good news, I got in on the S&P 500 at a reasonable, because I expected the S&P 500 to do crazy stuff. Look at that. I got in right there. How about that? 27. I'm going to change that to break even because I don't know, like $1, 69 cents. because it's so unpredictable. In fact, I might just break out of it. I don't know. What's it gonna do on this is the weekend where you're not allowed to buy and sell. The trading is closed. Oh no, that's not. That's 11 p.m. and then 6 a.m., 4 a.m. and there it is right now. And Monday morning, what's it gonna open at? Who knows? That was Saturday 6 a.m. I mean, I could if I wanted stay up all night on Friday and try and trade just those. Cause look, is that a Friday? That's a Thursday. So I expected S&P 500 to be crazy, and I got in at a good price. Yay with the entry. But all the other ones, I did not expect them to be crazy. Maybe I should just expect everything to be crazy. Maybe that's my takeaway from this. Okay, let's just speed read this. Activate Ready. Ready for your speed reading fun. So earnings are up, but everyone's uncertain because Trump keeps on saying stuff about. Sorry for people who love Trump, but he's really annoying me right now because every time he speaks, the shares go bleh. I want predictability, and the earnings are good. They were saying, and it says I saw them say expected. Welcome assurance that yeah, so better than expected earnings season. Is there any news about? Okay, so everything is good. The the numbers are good. Trump threatened to impose a 50% tariff on the European Union within days and warned Apple that iPhones manufactured abroad could face import taxes. And because of that, S&P 500 dropped 0.7%, while Apple shares retreated 3%. Because Trump spoke. That's the only reason it went down. But actually, everything's good. Is it overpriced? I don't know. If I put on here like a, what do you call that thing, the RSI or something? Let's have a look at Singapore. Let's add an RSI in here. You know, RSI. Oh, I just pressed R for refresh. Great. I don't think it was an overpriced and then an adjustment. Go to here and add indicator RSI. Connor's RSI, stochastic RSI. Have to wait for it to load. Let me go to day and normal. So RSI will tell me if it was overbought or under, over expensive. And indicator, RSI, add it. Oh, it's already there. I've got two of them. Look. See that, like overbought, and that's underbought, and that's like the normal price, and then it's saying overbought. So this only works on stocks. It doesn't work on, well, it doesn't work on, it only sometimes works on stocks. There you go. Not a favorite indicator. Let's make it a beautiful super yellow line so I can see it properly. So here, look, oh, it's underbought. So that was like a good trigger to get in, right there, bam. And then when it's up, but then it doesn't, see, it's not a trigger to get out because it's a small loss, and it's not a trigger to get out. And then here it was down. It was a good entry trigger though for going up. But generally stocks are always going up, right? I was stuck on this, the top quarter line. Okay, so single, and it had a small thing down. I mean, if you look at it on the here, there is no sign of it going down. I'm going to buy some more, but now I'm going to put all my offers expiring on Friday 5 p.m. now, so I can actually get some sleep. Now, should we put in a crazy low offer here, or a medium offer there, or a realistic offer here? Let's put a realistic offer here and a stop loss down there. So add buy, this limit, and then edit it. Can you just edit it? I prefer the old GUI where you could just stop losses down here, where you can just do things. And we want the stop loss to be 1% because we're always risking 1%. Now we're down like 2% of our account, roughly 2 and a bit. And then we want this to expire on Friday at 5:17 p.m. at my time, because I don't want to have to worry about it going into the weekend. So we're putting in an offer to buy some Singapore here. That's reasonable. That's a good offer. It is going down, down, down here. But I don't think it's a reversal. There's a big jump up there. And here is going down, 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 and then a jump. And here is going, yeah. Just looking at the history here, down, down, down. See, if you get in here and then held onto it, you'd get that little jump. Or you could just get $100, $100, $100, $200. And that's my plan. Just every day, if it gets up to here, I'll get my money out. In fact, I will put now everyone will say, oh, I'll put a take profit here, and everyone will say, oh no, you can't do that because you're risking $100 to only get $50. How much money am I gonna get? Let's go 408. Yes, I'm gonna get, it doesn't show my take profit. So if I go up here, I get $50, but that's cool because I can go in again and buy it again. But I am risking 100 down here. But it's quite likely, I mean, I can put it even lower. Yeah, I just want to get $43. That would be handy. It just buys it and hits me up 43. Now it is a, what do you call it, a terrible ratio, because it's a 0.4 to 1% ratio, so it's like a negative. I'm risking 1% to get 0.4%, but it's more likely that it's gonna hit that than it's gonna hit that. So, and if it does it 3 times during the week, that's 43, 43, 43. I'm happy with that. I'm not following these traditional rules where everyone's like, oh, it's got to be, I'm just going to go through everything. Euro US, let's have a look. Already in it, it's going up. Let's just, this one is the one thing that I've held on to. I've got my stop loss at break even. Shall I just keep holding on? It's likely to go down. I reckon I should get out and then buy it again down here. In the morning I will sell it and then I'll put a new entry down. In fact, I'll just put my entry right now. It's about there. Buy. And I wish I could just edit project order. Stop loss gonna be down here. 1% risk. There's no take profit. Oh, maybe there is a take profit. Why not? I think I'm just going to be doing these 1.13639. 136. Just taking these little chunks, you know, like a little bit, risking 90 to get 87. Change that to 1%. So we're gonna, if it drops down to here, we'll buy it again and then we'll sell it up there. And if it goes lower, we'll lose $100. But I think it's pretty, I mean, it's not super tidy, but it's pretty, you know, we're just gonna get the noise, you know. I could hold on to it for like years. Like if it, look, I could have done that. That was my old strategy. Was like buy it here and then hold on until it breaks down, for example, and you get 8% over 68 days. That's actually a really good deal. So, but now my strategy is get some money, get out. Get some money, get out. Just because everything's so volatile. Okay, Aussie 200, that looks like a buy, even though it's down right now. Now, the other lesson I learned was I thought that the S&P 500 and no, the US 30, the top 30 companies US, and the Russell 2000 were diversified, but they're not. They're all the US stocks move the same. So that's some good movement there, but it's a lower low. That was the Friday night 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. 9 p.m. drop. Is it a discount, or is it starting to do a reversal? It looks like a, you know, it's had a lot of, like a curve. It's going up and now it's slowed down and now it looks like it's coming around again. But looking at the long term, it hasn't made its original highs that it had back up there. I'm going to leave it because that looks like a slowing down curve, if you know what I mean. See here, it's got a lot of brilliant acceleration and volatility. Let me let's change it back to here and add I mean, it's above. Let's look at the history. It went up, then down, went up. There's still room to get money out of it. Maybe we should short it and take out the money there and put our stop loss up here, because that looks like a lower low, a lower low, a lower low. Let's do that. Even though I don't like storing stocks, but I think it's a cool deal. I'm going to put it in here, say sell, and then we have to put our stop loss at 8,440. Oh, it's already there, look. And our take profit 67. So we're risking 98 to get $70, but I think it's likely to happen because that's what the pattern is. It's like higher high, lower low, lower, I said lower high, I mean lower low, lower high, lower low. We're going to short the Aussie stock market. We're just getting the noise. We're just, But generally I would want to buy because looking at this beautiful picture, it's going up. You know what? I will not sell. I will be conservative. I'm not gonna have a FOMO in there. I'm just gonna wait. Bitcoin, it's up. I'm up $1. Woo! Bought some Bitcoin. I made $1. Ah, cynicism. And Bitcoin dropped. Why would Bitcoin drop? What's that got to do with the stock market? I'm just gonna leave it. I don't think it's gonna drop. It could drop way down here and then lose me another 64 bucks. I could move my stop loss down here and then I could lose 183 bucks instead, but be much more stable. I'll just press escape because I don't want to lose more. I just wait. I think we got it in a good price. I don't know why. What's this say? Bitcoin's price is driven by three main factors: clarity from the Genius Act, rising capital and spot coin ETF, and the weakening US dollar, boosting its appeal as a value store. Bitcoin surged from 103 to 112 this week, setting all-time highs before correcting to 106. Traders noticed significant price volatility. On May 23rd, analyst Dark Forest noted Bitcoin investors' net realized profits are about 104,000 Bitcoin, or 11 billion below the key 350,000 Bitcoin level that signal market. I don't understand. Like how much? I don't think they won Bitcoin. Bitcoin price analysis. Surprise. Okay, let's just speed read it. Bidip. So it's saying there's a zone 109, new high 112. I saw the word zone in there. As it acts as a crucial. Now, over the recent price action suggests that a bullish moment is softening, with the Bitcoin miner pullback towards 109. And where are we on here? There's a chart. So they reckon it could go down to 76 there. Following the breakout, Bitcoin is currently retracing towards the trend line, as well as 109 swing high. This confluence zone will play a pivotal role in determining the next move. However, if Bitcoin fails to hold this level and breaks below the trend line, it would signal short-term weakness, opening the door for a correction towards the 100k. Like I said, they're saying if it goes below 109, it's probably going to go down. And of course, I bought it, so now it means it's going to go down. That's the Murphy's Law, right? And I can't close it until Monday anyway, my trade. I'll just put a take profit in case it actually goes up. Just give me whatever that is, 111. 111000. I mean, such a. Let's put it up here. I don't know. I'm just being greedy. So if it loses, we lose 64 bucks, which is most likely going to happen because it's gone down. But then what's this? Look, it went down and then shot up. I don't want to take profit. I just want to hold it. Okay. I wish I knew the future. It'd be so much easier to trade then. Bitcoin Cash. Now here's a long-term one that we've done. BCH. No, I gotta just type BCH. I gotta put Bitcoin Cash and click it. I always said I'd take profit to stop loss to fat to break even. Brent crude oil, that we're shorting it. We're shorting the price of oil, and what did it do? Of course, Brent crude oil. I've got to stop being, what is that called? Sarcastic, pessimistic. Oh, it didn't make a higher high. It went up, 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 and then it had a big drop. It went up, 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 had a drop. And we've got in on that drop, shorting it, thinking it's going to go worse. My stop loss is pretty safe. I wonder why my finance charge was 27 bucks. It seems really high. Is it because of oil? I have to find out why. There's nothing I can do. Everything's basically changing direction to what I thought it would be. Bund can't do it because it's a 50% deposit. China shares, we're long and we're in and we're winning. Yay! By $6. China, Hong Kong. So we got in a good deal. It doesn't seem to be effective. I mean, there was a 9 p.m. drop there, but it's not too bad. It was much less affected. Thank you, Hong Kong. China A50. We're down 24 and we're long. Should have put my offer in here. Nothing to do, we just gotta wait. Okay, what else we got? Copper. Is this worth trading? It looks like it's going up. It's gone up a lot. So everybody dropped their shares and bought copper. I don't see any fancy pattern in there for trading. Corn, we're long, and we're up $8. Yay! I think we're good there. That's a nice pattern. You see, donk, donk, donk. It's like a bouncing kangaroo, getting higher and higher each time. I will not put a take profit, but the take profit would be so little. I'll just keep holding it. Ethereum. And we put our offer in. We were trying to get it as a bounce here and then get a higher high, and we got it here. I don't know why Trump would, did everyone just sell everything on Friday and they're like, I'm just going to close everything? Europe's going down. It has not passed the down thing yet. The what do you call that thing? The super trend line. The down thing. And we lost our $100 in here. We got in here at a nice price, and then bleh, I must have put my stop loss down here somewhere, thinking it'll never go lower than that, and there it is lower. And this single bar, these are like the raincoat candles, has made like 2.5 candles. But in the past, oh look at that, had a big down there. I think it'll bounce back, but then the question is, do I want to put a risk on that? And then where's my stop loss going to be now? Down here? In a much more conservative place? Europe's done so well. I mean, let's have a look at it's getting too much zoom out. So that bar is how big? Okay, this is so weird, the music. I'm going to change it. That's 127, whatever they are, 127 donks, I'll call them. Is there anything like that in the past? Here's 127 donks up. It's pretty unprecedented. I don't see anything else, any other big candles like that. There's one. How big is that candle? How many donks are you? 84. Nothing like 127. That was an unprecedented donkey candle. I'm just making up words. There's no such thing as a donkey candle. It's just volatility. I think I want to buy it. I don't think it's turning around. So I could put a limit in here. I mean, I could make so much money if I go. I mean, let's dream. Stop loss put down here. Take profit up there. I don't know. Higher high, right? 100. When I've got to change it to the edit. Change the risk to 1%. Risk 1%. I want to put my order in to trigger happy. So here I'd lose 88. I make 160. But what are the chances of it hitting this and then shooting back up there? And I have to move the limit up a bit. And then not going further down. Maybe I should make that go down to here. Be more safe. Reduce my profit. Now I'm 80 profit, 80 stop loss, and 103 profit. So because the chance of it happening, see here, you got a good chance. You buy here, you got a good chance of selling it, and then trying to get in again and missed out. Here I got in, great, had a good chance of selling it, but nope, I did not sell it. It went down here and went out the pooper because my greedy stop loss was way over here. It was just an unprecedented candle, so it makes me feel a little bit good that maybe it's just that I'm not a bad trader and it's just an unprecedented thing that happened. Right, that's an hour. That's in 1 hour. If people knew that was coming, how much money they would have made, man. But now so the thing is, do I want to get? I want to be greedy. I want to get more money, but it's so much risk. Nobody knows what the market's going to do. Let's have a look at the Europe news, and there's some Europe news coming up on 27 May. What's the date today? 25th. So in 2 days. Inflation rate, is that a big news? I don't know. GFK consumer confidence forecast negative 19. If consumer confidence is forecast to be down, and it was previously down, there's news coming up, there's no predictability. So it's just gambling. I'm just gonna get out. I don't want to gamble, even though it looks so tempting. Gotta be safe, my bro. Let's see if I can do one of the inside of Europe. France looks the same. Germany looks the same. Gold. I really want to buy my gold, but no one lets me buy it. Every offer I've put in has been refused. Boo-hoo. Give me some gold, please. Look at that predictability. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm going in here. Give me some gold. Stop loss down here. Take profit up there. Edit it. What's a project order? I guess it's like risk 1%. That's good because it's predictable. It's done these little donk. It's probably going to do a little donk. I'm going to buy my gold. It's unlikely to go lower because I've got a higher low. Predictable, $100 in a week. Yay. 1%. I like gold. And all my offers before have been really ungenerous, hoping for a big drop. And then none of them got taken, so now I'm putting a generous offer with a higher low and a take profit up there. I like it. Okay, what's next on the list? The other thing I would think, you would expect that stocks would be, if you have Australia, China, Hong Kong, America, you'd think that they would be diversified. But it's a gold, silver, there's nothing, there's no strong direction on that. Hong Kong, it looks like it's going for a discount right now. There's no reverse, it hasn't closed down a candle yet. Hong Kong, that looks like it's going for a bargain. I'll just put in a, what do you call it, a mean offer, a stingy offer. See that it also got affected by Trump, man. Everyone just sold everything. That looks like a reasonable offer. Buy, stop loss, pretty safe down there. Take profit, I want to get higher. Okay, and then edit it, change the risk to 1%. Oh, it already is, look. So we don't, so it's $100 each way, but I think it's quite likely that it'll hit our thing and we'll get a higher high up there, despite this lower high. And then we're saying it's never going to go lower than whatever that is. That was like more than 10 days ago, 12th of May, and we're now the 24th of May, so 12 days ago. We should be safe, right? We should be safe. No more of these unprecedented giant candles, please. Japan's down the pooper. JPY. So here I would, that's a nice consistent pattern. Look, I reckon we can get in here on a short, put our stop loss up here, take profit down here, probably even lower. Edit, 1%, done. So we've put in an offer, a good offer. Will it get up there again? I don't know. Let's see how far that fell. Measure. I'm using a measure and like a carpenter. So that fell 223. Okay, now what I want to measure is from, can we stop, get rid of that? Okay. From the last high, when could we get in? 445. Okay, and then we'll do it again. There was a high here, and we could get in 500. And there was a high here, and we could get in 482. And then we got this unprecedented drop, 445. Oh, this is for buying. I'm doing it the wrong way around. So sorry. From this low, 500 bars up. So now we want to measure from this low. We did not measure properly. 500 bars up. It's not clicking on the thing it's supposed to click on. There. 500 bars up. So we're 600 up. We're being a bit generous. So we need to go, let's add a 500 bar up one. 400, 5, yeah, 500 about there. Okay, so we put our offer in about there, which is a bit, maybe it's already hit it. I'll put it at the top of that. See, every time I move it, it reduces my, yeah, so we expect it to hit that and then get further down and give me some money. Shorting Japan. Sorry, Japan. I think it's pretty, even though the daily hasn't passed the super trend, that's the RSI going down, so that's an indicator. It's like a good indicator, but it's just an indicator. Stop loss, we're long Litecoin, but it might be turning around, so let's have a look at Litecoin. Maybe it's best to get out and cut our losses. It had a good run. It has these good runs. It's just what do you call that thing? That was a week. That was last week. It went up so well. But now, is it going to go to a lower low and knock us out? It's got a lower low, a lower low, a lower low. Let's measure the distance between these lows, so we can move our stop loss. That's 1.202, and then this low to that low, 1.7. So now we should be going, our stop loss should be 1.7 below that. So it should be down there, but we've already put it in. Now we're risking more money. We really want it to get up. I want to get out of this, but I am gonna wait. In fact, I'll put it back up to 100, whatever. I'm gonna wait and hope that it goes up. Otherwise, there goes another $100 down the drain. 1% of my account. Litecoin, natural gas. Is it reversing? Looks like it's reversing. Still not really doing anything. I don't think it has a strong direction, but let's look at it in the hourly. Natural gas. No, there's no, that was a direction. That's not a strong direction. Netherlands, not Europe. It looks like a short, and honestly, NDL. What's the symbol for Netherlands? On NETH. To me, that looks like possibly a reversal or possibly a good discount, but I can't tell. There's no pattern, so I can't trade it. I'm not going to be a gambler. Palladium, I'm just going to look for patterns. Why am I typing hour? Palladium. That looks like a reversal to me. There's no pattern, I'm not going to trade it. See, here I could get in, here I could get in, here I could get in, and I would have been okay. But here there's no, it's like a, wow. Is that a head and shoulders, right? That's a shoulder, that's a head, and that's a shoulder, so that's a reversal candle sign. It's a pretty ugly head and shoulders, but like a Picasso one. That's a sign of it going down, but is that something we can trade? I don't know. Let's just ignore palladium. Platinum, it's probably going to be the same. Oh, it's shooting out the sky. Why? Why are people buying platinum? Let's ask the news. What does this say? Platinum warehouse stocks 2 days ago. Nilex, palladium, futures options. And there's a US dollar. What do you call alpha announcement coming up? Forecast -8. Durable goods orders. Don't know what that means. This looks pretty good though. Looks like it's slowing down, but it looks like there's still room to grab one more jump in there. Let's trade some platinum, my bro. So we'll use the measurer and we'll see if that's going to repeat. So this went up. I'll go to there. I'll be generous. That went up 9.76. So then we'll do from here. 9.76, 789.7. There you go, around there. So put in an entry there. Buy some platinum and put the stop loss there and the take profit there. Just exactly where it was. And then change it to 1. Done, already done. So I'm risking 80 to get 108. I just want to see what, I keep on forgetting to change the good till Friday at 5 p.m. 17:15. I'm making this offer until Friday, 5 p.m. It's going to use $400 of margin. That's a reasonable amount. Okay, we're going to try and what do you call, scalp some platinum. Silver. I'm a scalper. I've turned into from an investor to a scalper. Silver Aussie. Love to get silver. I think we missed out again. Look. Let's put an offer in. Is that a 9 p.m. Friday? No, it's a Thursday. Oh, okay. Looks like a good stable place here. We want to get it at a good deal. And stop loss down here. Pretty safe. Take profit up there. Higher high. I don't know though, because it looks like it's not getting that higher high. But silver, let's have a look here. It's coming up. Look, then it went down and now it's coming up again. It's a very common pattern. Look, 2 down, 1 up, 2 down, straight up, 2 down, up, 2 down. Ah, that's not too bad. 2 down, up. So I reckon 2 down, up, and we're gonna get in. Maybe we should not even be taking profit. We should just hold it, because silver's nice to have. How much margin are we going to use? Edit. I think I press buy. Oh, you can't. I thought buy would pop up this window. So risk will be 1%. Margin is 800. That's a lot of margin, unfortunately. We've put the good to date Friday. 1700. That is a lot of margin. That's why you don't hold it for long, because you got to put 800 bucks on deposit. But I think we're pretty safe here, getting that down, and then it's gonna just go shoot up the sky. Hopefully. Singapore. We put our limit in and nobody bought it. So Singapore, here it looks like it's going happy. The RSI is super high, which suggests it's going to turn around soon. That it's overpriced, you would say. Let's get out. Let's remove our offer. I know I just put it in, but because the RSI, why am I even using the RSI? Let's see how good that indicator has been in the past. It was here, and it just didn't matter. It just carried on going. Here that was a good indicator. Okay, so there it crossed down and everyone lost money. So you don't lose money unless it crosses down, and then here it was already down. So it is not a good indicator, is it? It's like, why am I trusting it? There it was a good indicator there. Here there was no, it had that big run, and then here it's like, oh, it's gonna go down because it's so high right now, but then it just carried on shooting up the sky. Let us put our offer back in again. Let's not trust the RSI. Okay, sorry everyone for taking it off and putting it in. Stop loss down here. Pretty safe. We'll do a take profit though. And edit 1%. And good to Friday, 5 p.m. done. That's like a strong line there. And we're risking $99 to get $88. And the chances of it hitting the 99 are getting increasingly. See, look. Oh, it's getting closer. Oh, it's getting closer. Oh, it's getting closer. So now I'm feeling bad about it again, because it's lower low, lower low, lower low. But that was an unprecedented lower low. Or was it? Maybe in Singapore it's a common thing. That was 4.7 to the whole thing. 5.74. It does have a lot of volatility. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. I'm thinking. Look at that. That was beautiful. Take. Lower low, lower low, lower low. Let's not. Let's just reduce our risk here. It's like it wants to get, it doesn't. I think it's reversing. Soybeans. What is it doing? Going up and down, up and down. It's probably going to go down now. Let's see if we can find a pattern for shorting soybeans. And yet it's going up. What? Dropped. Up, down, up, down, up, down. See, here's a good place to get in, actually. I mean, let's just put in an offer right here. Buy, stop loss, be greedy. A little bit, not too greedy. Take profit. Up a bit. Edit it. How many? Buying 4 tons of soybeans. Risk 1%. Running 876 ounces. Margin, it's going to use 1400 margin, which might push us over the. We've only got 3,500 margin. We use half our margin to buy soybeans, but we might get a profit in like by the end of the week. I don't want to get a margin call. Don't care that much actually. And let's do it, man. Risk 1%. Good to Friday. 17. Buy. So that the only thing I don't like about this, because it got higher, look, higher low, higher low, higher low. I think we're pretty good. We're being a bit stingy with the offer. We're probably going to miss out on it because it's already hit that higher low. We have to increase it to like there or something, which of course increases my. Wait, let me just double check it. Edit, modify order. Yeah, 1%. So it's gonna use half our margin if we buy that. I will. I'm just thinking about it. Okay, Spain. Spain looks like it's. Is it a discount? Is it going down? Let's have a look at the history. In the history, when it went down one or two, it carried on going down. Look, carried on going down. So it's probably reversing. But it's too funky to know. There's no way to know. Okay, carry on. Sugar. It's going lower than the triple bottom. Let's not deal with sugar right now. Switzerland. Historically, 2 down doesn't mean anything. It keeps on recovering. UK. See, UK is not Europe. Just saying, it's diversified. UK 100. We're in. We put in an offer here, and we got it. And luckily, our stop loss must have been down there, so we didn't get the horrible. Oh, we don't have a stop loss. What? We do have a. Where's our stop loss? There's no stop loss. I would expect it that I put in a stop loss. Mamma mia. I do have a stop loss, and there's a guaranteed stop loss which Trading View cannot see, which is down here. So if you look at the hourly on Oanda, our guaranteed stop loss was just missed. Right, let me just pull this down to see the true extent of the drama. How close did it get? Far out. That was lucky? Why am I up $3.30 if the price is over here? I don't get it. If I went in there. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So we put in our guarantee. I like the guaranteed stop losses. So guaranteed stop loss, for anyone who cares, it is, if it hits it, you're guaranteed to just lose that amount. But you see there's gaps. Where's a gap? Where's a gap? Where's a gap? There's a gap. There's a gap. So if you were to put your stop loss, say here, and then on Monday it opens and it's down there, the price, you would not lose the level that you think your stop loss is. You would lose that much. You'd gap through your stop loss. But Oanda have a wonderful deal where you can do a guaranteed stop loss, but you have to pay like $4 or something if it hits it, depending on what. Look at that, the same thing. Rust 2000 daily. Don't know. See, there's no way to know. Now it's had that big down. There's no way to know what the future is. Is it going to carry on going down? Is it going to go up? And anything I do would be gambling. And here I am, S&P 500, gambling, because I'm already in, but at least I'm up. SPX, and I've got my stop loss set to break even. I think I should just get out here. Must be below the current bid, but the current bid is, oh, there you go. So I'll just put it there and just take my $27 and as soon as the market opens. 27 is better than a kick in the teeth. Wall Street 30. That sign is, it's gone past the RSI saying down. That's saying down because it's gone below that mark, the super trend. So that's a sign to sell it, and the RSI says sell it because it's broken down past that crazy line. That's short the Wall Street 30, baby. Woo. US 30. That's so many things that begin with US, of course. Okay, so we're in here. It's a perfect place, man. Let's put a sell in there. Stop loss up here. Handle that volatility. Do we do a take profit down there? Edit. Let's just get rid of a take profit. Let's short it and see how far we go, baby. $320 off margin. Maybe we can get a better deal if we go up a bit, but then we might miss out. Let's just put it here and then we're pretty much guaranteed to get it. So the reason I'm trading this and not the other ones is because the indicators, this indicator, the super trend, says down. The RSI says down. The 3 red candles say down. It's most likely going to go down. I'm happy trading that. I'm not happy trading S&P 500. I can't trade it because I'm already in. So I got that. So S&P, I am proud that I got in there because, I mean, I've already said it, but I expected there to be a lot of volatility, so I put my entry really, my entry's there. I put my entry really low, and it got it. Wow. But now I want to get out because it's probably going down, but the indicators don't say it hasn't passed the super trend. RSI said it's going down. We'll see. I'm just gonna blow my nose. Sorry. Okay. West Texas Oil. It is just down, down, down. It's trying to get above that, but it can't. Let's see if there's a pattern and if we can make a trade with it. West Texas Oil. I'm going up, 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 down. It's probably going to go up, 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 up. It won't go above that. $64 a barrel. Nobody wants it to go above $64 a barrel. Until one day, when everybody's short and it's at 64 or 65, the market manipulators will come in and go, yeah, let's take it to $100 a barrel, my bro. I think this is a good deal. We can, are we shorting or longing though? Had a big fall. Higher, this is lower high, but it's higher high, higher low, higher high. It's going up, 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 and then a big fall. And now it's probably going to go up, 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 but I don't know, so I'm not going to trade it. I only want to trade if I'm confident-ish of what it's going to do. Wheat probably going to go up because it's bounced off that bottom, but trend-wise it's it's way down below the super trend line. Wheat US, lower high, lower high, lower high. No, not gonna go, not gonna do anything. Some Forex, Aussie Japan, that says down. It's broken down the trend line. RSI is going down. The RSI going down is actually, even I wouldn't expect it for Forex, but it seems to be doing a good job. Okay, Aussie Japan. I like this. Let's go. We'll do an entry right here where we are. Sell. Stop loss is going to be, should we do a crazy, now we'll do a safe stop loss, and that's it. And no take profit. Let's just see how long we can hold it. And stop loss 1%. I forgot to make it what do you call, expire on Friday, so we don't want, so now I can sleep soundly on Friday, because I know after Friday 5 p.m. I'm not gonna have any offers open. Is that, I think we can be greedy and just go in here. That'll give us 17,000 using 570 of our margin though. We're gonna have to keep an eye on our margin because we're already pretty low. Aussie Japan, we're happy about it. Aussie Kiwi, nothing. Aussie Singapore, looks like it's going up, but who knows. Kiwi Japan hasn't gone below the super trend, although RSI does say down. US CAD, and I've shorted it already, but nobody took my offer. I was too, what do you call, USD CAD, I was too stingy with my offer, so I put my offer in here. Nobody took it. Maybe we'll put a new offer in here. I gotta change the expiry to Friday 5 p.m. and change the stop loss to there, I guess. Give me 1%, so we're buying, well, it's 550 margin used for 10 grand. Yeah, we'll leave that in. We're expecting to come up, and then we'll short it. It'll never go above that, because looking at this, it is down, down, down. A safe stop loss will be up there, but I've got a greedy stop loss. Wahaha. New Zealand, Singapore, looks like it's going up, but is it? Who knows? New Zealand, Hong Kong, I want to be in on that. It's going for a ride to the sky. Let's have a look at RSI. RSI just keeps on going up and up and up. This keeps on going up and up and up. Wow, look at it go. So we would set, but look at the volatility. Up, down, up, down, up. We don't want to get it on down. Oh, we could go. Let's try. I'm going to find an entry place. I can't go there. Look, there's a line. Deet. Let's just look at levels rather than lines. So here it went up 280. See 280.3. Here it went up 241. So we'll just do 200 and that's 100. That's 210 there. So put an entry in here to buy it, and stop loss unlikely to go. There is a lot of volatility there though. Yeah, but if it goes past the lower low, we want to get out and take profit. We should do a measurement. Let's do a measurement. How much is that high compared to that high? 278, and this high compared to that high, 170. So we want to go, let's go 180 above this high. I can't go because it's going off the screen. How can I get rid of the auto? I'm going to go 180 above. Right there. Oh, we can get a little bit up. And then edit it so we get our levels right. We want to risk 1%. So we're borrowing $21. That doesn't seem like a lot of Hong Kong dollars. Friday 17. Now I've put to risk 1%. Oh, this is margin. We want percent of balance, 1% of our balance, $2,000. That's more like $100 of margin. It's so little. So we're expecting it to come down, hit this, get a higher high, and then go up there and give us our money. Woohoo! US Mexican shooting. I can't buy trade it because I just put it on here for fun. Because the spread is 1,200 pips. It's like $1.20. So if you buy $100, you have to pay $12 just to enter the trade and $12 to exit the trade. I don't love it that much. Euro Chiff, it's not. It's it's going down. RSI is going down, but it doesn't have any clear direction. Now I've got to watch my margin. Let's have a look at all my deals. Zip. And make sure there's all my orders, my limit orders, and make sure they're order type. That's a take profit. All my limit, see there's no time on that one. That's got a 5 p.m. That one has no time. So there's Japan. I'll just put the time in on here. JPY. So I'm going to edit my cell, modify, and good to go, good to date. 5 p.m. 17. See, this is so much easier than buying and selling houses because you don't have to write a contract, you don't have to sign anything, you just put your offer in and you're done. This one has no Euro US. Euro US. So we're confident that Euro US will go up out the roof because look at it go. Can I just shrink this? No, I can grow it. Yeah, look, it's above the RSI line, above the super trend line, and it's green, 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 green. So we're happy with it, but we've put in an extra order, and we need to change it to expire on Friday. 1700. What other orders do we have that don't expire? That one. US 30. So we're shorting the US 30, my bro. That is, I've never done that before, and I have done it, but I haven't done it for years. And that needs to expire. Modify. Good to date. Friday 17. So weekend comes, we are not going to be in here doing crazy trades. Maybe we might have some open, but I might close them before 5 p.m. So these are all limit orders, and they've all got a guaranteed stop loss. Amazing. I love guaranteed stop loss. I should be using guaranteed stop losses on everything. Can we do that? I mean, yes, we can, right? How do I modify it? I just go in here. Can we change it to guaranteed? So we have to pay $1.20 if it hits. Min distance is 5 pips, we're 121 pips. So let's just change all to guaranteed. Or do we need to? Probably not with Euro US because it's pretty. Although Euro US can have a lot of volatility. I'm going to change all my orders to guaranteed. All my stop losses. Let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. I think it's just generally better. If it hits, I pay $1.20, and I'm paying, how much is a, so we're 118, so it's like, not $1.20. Let's say, how much is it? How many dollars is a pip? Right now we're 118 pips up, which is $87. So it's like pips per dollars per pip is lower. So 82 divided by 118 is less than $1. So it's going to be like $1 is going to cost me. So that's great. Did in my activity, did any stop loss, guarantee stop losses get hit? I don't see anything. Order cancel. Change trade. Let's go to daily. Look at my daily financing. So I paid 27 for some reason on a Friday. That's another reason not to get things, not to hold things over the weekend. I don't see any. Okay, anyway, I don't see. Where am I doing? I am getting distracted. So sad, my positions, man. I feel sad because my account is down, but it's got to be not emotional. That's the power of a good trader, right? All my stop losses, let's just set them all. I already said that to guaranteed. Guaranteed. I said I wasn't going to, but then I did. I'm going to send them all. China. Guaranteed. I can't. Guarantee stop losses on China. Okay. Bitcoin. Probably not on there either. There is 6 pips. And how much is $1 per pip? It is $17 down, which is 43 pips. So 17 divided by 43. That is actually higher, isn't it? It's like, let me just go calc. 17 divided by 43 means per pip it is 39 cents. Oh yeah, and we're going to pay 6 pips, which is like $3, right? So good. Well, you can't do it when the market's closed. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so that's our trading for today. We got a lot of offers in, and I'm a bit concerned about our margin. We're already, okay, let's see which of our positions is using all our margin. I'm ordering, I'm sorting it, but like for some reason the 280 is coming up. 1300 miles. It's a Bitcoin Cash. Let's just get rid of it. That's 1300 margin. Yeah, I can't. What else is the big one? Corn. So both of these are using a lot of margin. Let me just see what do you call the deposit is. Corn. So if I just put can I just edit it? You can't just edit it. I'll just put in a pretend order. Edit. So the leverage is 10 to 1. So buying 1080 units at $4.50. Yeah, so they're lending me. So I've got to put a 10% deposit. And I've bought a large amount. That's what it is. So this is using 700 margin. $700 of margin. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just get rid of this and set the stop loss. Stop loss to there. So in the morning, you have to put it down until that blue button comes on. In the morning, it'll sell our corn and get us out for $8, but it'll reduce our margin so we can buy other things. And then Bitcoin Cash is the other one. We need margin, man. We're up $34. That's good. Let's just take our $34 right now. Just keep on going down until it becomes blue. Oh, modify. So that'll just sell us out in the morning as well. But the good thing is it'll free up some margin because we've got too much. We've only got 10k in the account, or 9k, 9,900 now. So that's the two big ones, is that one and that one. So they're going out. Bitcoin and China, Hong Kong, they're 800. It's $800 actually. That's even bigger. Litecoin as well. It's because their leverage is not so high. Okay, I think we're okay. We got rid of the two big ones. Okay, thank you for watching my show, and have a good week.